Welcome back, people. Wolves, George Clooney, Brad Pitt. We're here to talk about it today. 2024 release. Super dope movie. It's an action comedy film. I don't know if y'all seen it. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But this is the review, the recap, what I think of the movie. It's your host, Kentrell. Ben Huncho is not joining me in this film because he did not, or in this video because he did not see the movie. Huncho is in the back. Say what's up to the people.
What up, what up?
We are back, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for 360 subscribers and counting. We don't know if we might have more by the time y'all see this, but regardless of that, we do appreciate y'all for everything. But let's get into this movie, man. From the moment it starts off, I was like, okay, so is this movie gonna be corny? Is it gonna be? But I like it because they tried to stray away from the corniness as much as possible, and you can see it as much as possible. They tried to stray away from it, bro, because it easily could have been super, super corny. But I like how some scenes they keep it super serious. It's like a serious comedy film. It's like the viewers are supposed to laugh. They're not gonna laugh for you. They're not gonna be trying to make jokes and shit like that. Like they're not making jokes. It's kind of like you see somebody's house is burning, like your house is burning down and you're not killing yourself, you know? So that's funny to us. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything but killing yourself. That is what's funny. That's comedy right there. You know what I'm saying? You literally seeing your house burn down in front of you and you just like, what the fuck? So that, you know, that's funny. So when they arguing seriously and they doing like being super serious, being super like disciplined and reserved, and they damn near the same person, it's like, it's so funny, bro. I enjoy the movie hella. George Clooney, great actor. Obviously Brad Pitt, great actor. I like how they're what's the word for it? How they like, you know what I'm saying? They work together. They work together really well. They mesh together really well. What's the word I'm looking for, Ben? Well, they work together really well. Like,
they bounce off each other.
They
coexist.
Yeah, kinda, but it's like, it's a good word for it. Whatever. But they got good chemistry. There we go. Goddamn chemistry. Their chemistry is amazing. Like, they definitely are good friends in real life. You could definitely tell them niggas are homies for sure. But the movie starts off and this woman, this is the funniest like backstory ever. So it starts off this woman, right? And she basically is with this younger kid. She's an older woman. She's probably like 50 something, but she's the district attorney. So she with this little kid, and not little kid, but he's like a 20-year-old kid. Anyway, they in a hotel, top of the hotel, high rise. He doing coke, jumps off the bed, breaks it, like damn near break his neck, but he passes out. And I guess the coke slowed down his heartbeat a lot, because when George Clooney pulled up, she made a call and said, hey, my someone told me if I ever get in trouble, you were the man to call. You would be able to clean it up without any publicity, because she don't need that publicity. She don't need to be knowing that she was with a fucking young ass dude having sex with him, doing coke. She does not need that to be seen in that place. Like, she has too much power and influence. She needs to call somebody under the radar to come clean up that mess and make sure it looked like it never happened. Blood was all over him. Bro, it seemed like he actually died. I thought he was dead. So anyway, George Clooney pulled up like, yeah, how'd you get this number? Blah, blah, blah. Someone told me, you know, you're the best at what you do. And, you know what I'm saying, you're a man of your word. He's like, all right, I'll come through. You know what I'm saying? How do I know I can trust you? You know? So he was fishing her out, end up coming. And then you hear a knock on the door. Here come Brad Pitt. She's like, you called him? He's like, nah. He's like, how'd you get here? He was like, camera. There's a camera inside the. He's like, hold on, there can't be no cameras inside the hotel room. Like, that's violating everything. Like, you cannot do that. And so basically the head of the hotel was like, yo, I do not want nobody down here doing nothing. I don't want nothing happening in my hotel, because people will be quick to never come to this hotel. I need this hotel to make money. I need to thrive. I cannot have no incidents happening. So that's why I got cameras set up, because in case anything happened, I call my dude. He can come clean it up, make sure it look like it never happened, so I don't get no bad reviews on my hotel. Which is, come on now, it is kind of smart if you really think about it. It's a hidden camera. You could barely even notice it's even there. But they ended up like the hotel workers like, y'all gotta end up working together and doing all this stuff and clean up the body, clean up the mess, make sure it look good. And anyway, Brad Pitt just like, hold on, there's some coke right here. It's, bro, like 5, 6 keys of coke. So they're like, oh hell no. Hotel worker called back. She on camera. She see everything that's going on. She like, yo, y'all need to give those drugs back. I do not need nobody coming here trying to. You can't just hide the body and get rid of it and clean up the mess. Y'all gotta get them drugs back to whoever they belong to. So now you're like, oh my god, now we gotta figure out who they belong to. Anyway, clean up the body, clean up the mess, put dude in the trunk. The trunk fucking kicks open before they about to get in the car. He's still alive. He's like, oh, they're like, oh fuck. So then they fucking close the trunk. I think they knock his ass out or whatever. And so they drive off to a location or whatever. And I think I don't know where they stopped. Oh, they stopped because they went to go find out, hey, who are the drug dealers in town? Who would supply these drugs so we can give these drugs back? Anywho, while they doing that, dude, no, I think they were giving the body. No, this is exactly what happened. They were giving the body to somebody, so they could do an autopsy on that motherfucker, and fucking actually knock his ass out, kill him. I think they was gonna drug him, kill him, whatever, get rid of him, so they can get rid of the body. Y'all need to take care of this. He wakes up, runs out of there. This man, that chase was fire as hell. Run up out of there, boom, boom, boom. He gone. They running after him. He running on top of he climb up something. He running on top of the bridge and stuff, running across like poles around the city and stuff, on roofs and stuff like that. This man runs out in the middle of traffic. George Clooney driving though. Brad Pitt is the one who chasing him on feet. George Clooney like, all right, I'm gonna try to chase him, cut him off. This man, George Clooney, drive, hit him. This man do a flip in the air. It's a slow motion scene. He's like, oh my, he about to kill this man. This man lands on his feet and keep running. Like, that's some crackhead shit right there. That was some crackhead shit. They were like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? At first I was like, okay, so this got to be a different type of drug. He about to be a superhuman or something. Like, nah, that's not how the story went. I was like, okay, this movie might take a turn for the worse. But regardless of that, it went on, and they ended up working together, getting the keys back. The kid was solid too, so like it was like, hey, you need to go in this place. How were you supposed to like deliver the drugs and shit? You know what I'm saying? And who was you supposed to give them to? They end up, capturing them and asking them all these questions and stuff. Who are you supposed to get the drugs to? How we gonna get them back? He's like, oh, I had a pager. All right, so the pager's at the hotel. It was waiting for me for a dude named Rico behind the bar. I don't know his name, but they end up going to the hotel. Boom, boom, boom. And they get the pager. They get the fucking pager. They get the pager. And then the bodyguards capture the dude because they're like, why are you jumping behind the bar? He had to jump behind the bar because dude was not understanding what he was saying. He's like, yeah, I need to get that pager Rico sent me. Bro was like, oh, okay, I got you. Put a drink on the table and then walk away. He's like, bro, I didn't ask for a drink. I asked for the pager. So he hop over the bar, grab the pager, hop back over. He's like, I got it, y'all. So they over there in the corner. They not gonna walk into the bar with him because they see, I guess, higher up. And a dude who contracts those type of guys, who send out them type of guys to do work and stuff like that. So they didn't want him to see that those two were there. So boom, he got back over. Security grabbed him, and they was like, oh snap! Security tossed him outside. So anyway, they had to go through some stuff inside. I ain't finna talk about all that. But when they come outside, dude was sitting right next to the car, waiting for them to come back. He's like, hey, I told you I wasn't finna run. I was like, okay, this kid's solid. I was like, glad they ain't got to do no another chase. So anyway, all in all, they end up giving the drugs back and stuff like that. It was a crazy scene. It was like very misleading. It was twists and turns. Drugs end up going back. They thought, they was like, hey, what we gonna do after this kid give him the drugs back? It's like, we gotta smoke his ass. Like, oh, it can't come back on a hotel. We gonna have to smoke this nigga. But like throughout him and both of like George Clooney and Brad Pitt working together, he kind of like developed like, okay, I could fuck with this kid. He a good kid. He not no drug addict. He was actually just delivering some drugs for somebody because they want him to deliver some drugs. He actually a good kid. He not like a bad kid at all. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they're like, we might have to smoke his ass. So I ain't gonna lie. Like, they're like, come on, bro. You ain't gotta do that. Brad Pitt was saying that. George Clooney was like, oh, nigga, we might have to smoke his ass. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he might become a pack. So, and all in all, they end up just doing what they do. They end up doing it. All right, I wasn't gonna spoil it, but I'm like, I ain't gonna spoil it. So they ended up not doing it. I'm sorry, I said they ended up doing it. They ended up not killing this nigga. Left them alive, and yeah, story ended like that. But it didn't end like that. So they was in a restaurant or whatever, talking to each other, and they was like, "Hold on, we got the same guy." It's like, "Yeah, we got the same guy." Blah 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 blah. So then they see dudes outside the restaurant lining up, ready to shoot at them. So they laying down. They're like, "All right, on 3." They got up. Bah! Both let off a shot, and that's how the movie ended. So it's like he's leaving it open for a sequel, which would be dope. I liked it, bro. I liked the movie. I'll give it a 7.5. All right, I won't give it too high of a rating. It was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It was a really good movie. I like the acting. I like the whole plot. I like the story behind it and the writing and stuff like that. And I like the dialogue a lot too, because they were really trying not to make it like cringy and corny and super, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very digestible. The film was easy to watch, and it was like, hold on. I feel like they was like, hold on, let's see how people like it, whether we gonna make a 2 or not. We gotta see how big this movie gets, because we really think we got something on our hands. That's how I interpret it. But all in all, it's a good movie. Let me know what y'all think about this movie, man. Wolves, George Clooney, Brad Pitt. Dope movie. Huncho, I think you might have to watch this one, bro. It's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It's a really good movie.
I'll tap in.
But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Subs to the Madness Control. We out.